We've had a little bit of a lull in basketball releases, but a couple weeks ago, Panini did drop all of these international NBA products all at once. And today we are taking a look at two of the sneakier value ones in Donruss and Elite. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on YouTube? RGL coming at you with a brand new video. And a couple weeks back, we checked out Obsidian International. And today we are back with two more of the international exclusives. These all dropped at once, like a couple weeks ago. And these are two that I think have grown on me a little bit in the time since we have ripped a lot of it in our breaks. If you're new here, go ahead, hit that like button. As always, I do appreciate a subscribe as well. God, I always get that mixed up.
You're killing me, Smalls.
4 years in the game, and I can't even say my intro. Nonetheless, the secret is out about Obsidian International. Last year, that little box was about $70 when it came out. When it was all said and done, we ripped legitimately 20 plus cases of that product. And this year came out at about $160 a box. It is currently up over $200 a box. The secret is out that that product is a winner, perhaps one of the best basketball releases of the year, not just international. But these two are kind of flying under the radar. These are still under $100 a box. These are about $150 a box, and you do get a guaranteed auto, which is rare in the Tmall / now international products. Panini used to have a deal with Tmall, which is the Asian Amazon, and since then they have rebranded them. They are no longer called Tmall. They are now called International. We had Prism, we had Crown Royale, we had Obsidian, we had Donruss and Elite all release at once. In football, we had Obsidian and Prism release, and then in soccer, we had a couple releases as well. So they dropped a full slate of these international products right around the time of the national. And these are two that we have not yet checked out on the channel. We've ripped a lot of these in our breaks, and I really, really like them. So I'm going to tell you why. So first, let's go ahead and check out Donruss. And this one's actually a pretty fun rip. Now, you cannot hit one-on-ones like you can in Obsidian, but what you can hit are lasers numbered down to 25. And from what I've seen, like the base Wemby in this is doing like 50, 60 bucks still. And I'm going to show you why, because the base cards in these look phenomenal. You can also hit net marvels down to 25 as well. Those are a very, very desirable insert, as is the crunch time, which is in. I don't believe like night moves is in. That is a case hit. So you are not getting that from the normal Donruss that you would. And also you can hit autographs numbered to 8. We'll save Elite for just a second. You're going to get 8 exclusive parallels. And the thing I like about this, the thing that separates this from, let's say, Donruss Hobby or Donruss Retail, you're going to see it in just a second, because the cards are incredibly aesthetically pleasing. Yes, this is a base card in this product. It is this red, kind of red, whatever you want to call it, hyper, or I'm not sure what the parallel is. I'd probably just call it Asia Red or International Red. But yeah, the cards look phenomenal. Even the base cards. That is why when this product came out, the Victor Wembanyama was selling for in excess of like $100, and now it's kind of come down a little bit. Apologies for the bad voice, a little nasally voice, still getting over this head cold. Cam Whitmore, team color, I guess, for the Rockets. We have Case and Wallace and Amen Thompson as well. This is gonna be, what is this an auto? I don't think I've seen this. This might be an auto, not an. Oh my God. Better than an auto. That is going to be a red. I don't believe that's numbered, but that is our first Wemby of the day, and that is exactly who we are looking for. He has played very, very well in the Olympics, and yeah, non-numbered, but hey, we will absolutely take it on the retro. I did not expect to see him here. Here is going to be our two international exclusive parallels. These are the red and yellows. Keegan and then Joel Embiid. These are non-numbered, and what's actually funny is that these lasers, I think the base cards look better than these lasers. Now, the numbered lasers, I like those, obviously, because they're numbered. But these parallels, I like these base cards over these parallels, personally. But you know what I really like? I like it when we start off the video with Victor Wembanyama's. I see a little bit of edge wear up there, so that's not a card we can grade, unfortunately. But, man, starting off with a Wemby, yeah, definitely some edge wear up there. But a Wemby a day keeps the dust away.
You gotta do better than this.
We will take that. All right, pack number 2. We have a backwards. Okay, so here's the fun thing. When you rip enough product, you start to learn about it. The card on the back is numbered, so that's going to be numbered. And because the back is blue, we know that it's a rookie. So, for example, the veteran the back is green. So we know we have a numbered rookie coming up. The best one to get in this is obviously the Wemby Laser to 25. That would be the dream. There's Julian Phillips. There's Hunter Tyson. Little Scoot. I would not mind seeing Scoot as well in this pack a second time. James Nagy. We got Franz Wagner. And... where are we going? We're going this way. All right, well, let's do the slow roll this way. Card number 202. Anthony Black. Show us to 25. Not to 25, but that is the Fireworks to 88. 43 of 88 on the Anthony Black. So, like I was saying, when you compare the numbered cards to the base, the Fireworks parallel is obviously a lot more, a lot more aesthetically pleasing. But when you compare it to this one, I like the base card more than the red and yellow. I really do. Anthony Black to 88. So this box is already produced. We've had some good rookies so far. We've had a Wemby, and we've had a numbered Anthony Black, but I think we can do a little bit better, because this is, I think, of the two, even though this is a cheaper product, I think this is the one that I like more. And I think, to be honest, with the price point of all these, with Prism up over 500 bucks, and Crown Royale not being that great, Obsidian being phenomenal, but being expensive, I think that this is the value pick of the bunch, to be honest with you. There's a Grady, I'm going to leave it at that, just a red Grady. Julian Strother, Amani Bates, Devin Vassell, and rookie, that's going to be Julian Strother on the red and yellow. So yeah, I think this year, I really do believe, and I usually don't have a lot of good things to say about Donruss, but I really, really do believe that Donruss might be the value play out of all of the international basketball that was released. So see, on the back we have a vet, so we're looking for like LeBron on the back, or Luka or something like that, or Zion. I'll take a Zion to 25 laser, that would be nice. We have Keontae Johnson, Bilal Coulibaly, Gigi Jackson. Stuff sells very well. Sasser. Harrison Barnes, and our final card from Donruss. Josh Hart. So I know that's somebody JML likes. Josh Hart to 88 on that red Fireworks parallel. So I was not able to show you guys a blue laser. Sorry about that. Results orientated. But the blue lasers look really, really nice. They look really nice. So 100 bucks for that box. I gotta imagine the Wemby's probably 30, 40. I mean, we probably got half of our money back, I would say. And that was not a particularly strong box of that product, I will say. Absolutely not a strong box, even with the Wemby. So, this product is actually a little more interesting. So, if you want some variety, because that's more of a straightforward rip, you get like one insert, two parallels, all your rookies are in the back. This one's a little bit different. This one is a little bit more different. There's more cards to chase in this one, and I'm gonna turn it over. This one is $50 more expensive, so this one is about 150 bucks. You do get a guaranteed auto, which, like I said, is rare for international products. And you can just see there is more stuff to chase. All the spellbounds are in, all the way down to gold spellbounds to 10. So you're chasing cards to 10. You have the acetate inserts, a full gamut of those. Auto. So this is a bigger checklist. Means you're going to have a little more variety when you open these up. You never know what you're going to see. I believe you also have parallels numbered to 24 on the green. So yeah, so you get an extra parallel as well. The hyper reds are to 88. Then you have the greens. Hyper red and greens are actually non-numbered. And then the hyper reds are to 88. Greens are to 24. Golds are to 10. So you get more stuff to chase, and you get a little more variety with the amount of inserts this one has. But it is half more expensive. It's $50 more expensive. We're going to kick off with Osser on the Spellbound. And then Curry, this is going to be the Asia exclusive Spellbound. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be putting together these sets, and I have no idea how rare some of these Spellbounds are going to be, which is interesting because some of the normal Spellbounds, like these, only sell for a couple bucks because they're common. You get the numbered ones, and you get people chasing to put together. A little bit of a corner ding on that one, too. These are going to be interesting to me because I actually think that people are selling these too low from what I've seen. Again, there's just so many different Spellbounds. It spells out his full name, Stephen Curry. It's probably, you got to open a bazillion boxes to put together his full nameplate. So there are going to be people chasing this rainbow and chasing the gold. I think these cards are very undervalued. I also think Shea stuff is very undervalued, and that is going to be a hyper red to 88, 72 of 88. This is going to be our non-numbered parallel here. Interesting, red and green as a somebody who creates content, creates graphics, never really go together. This one is kind of unique. It's almost a Christmassy parallel. Not a huge fan of it. And then here's your base cards. Once again, you're getting all these base cards that look phenomenal. Even though they're just base cards, they look significantly better than their hobby counterparts. I can definitely say that. The hobby cards are just base, you know, just a silverish. These have that, you know, red hyper look to them, and I really like them. Also, I think that what that means is because they look so much like the red number to 88, you're going to go to a card show in 3 years, and you're going to see these in like $5 boxes because people won't know that these are base cards. And then there's going to be numbered to 88s mixed in with them because people aren't going to like tell the difference when they're buying collections and things like that. So little bit of something to consider for the future. You got to be careful. Oh, we got to 24 in here. Another Shea on the Craftsman. This is going to be our auto, I think, right here. Here's our auto. Drew Eubanks on the Impact Impressions.
This is not the way you make money.
It's an auto. It's not a good auto, but you get one per box. And then this is going to be green to 24 right here. And that's going to be Brandon Ingram. That's a guy I routinely pull. 5 of 24, Brandon Ingram. Julian Phillips is going to be a rookie for us. And then we're going to get a whole lot more base cards. So, I think Donruss, for me, I think Donruss is the value rip because Donruss lasers will hold their value, especially the rookies, will hold their value more than the Elite counterparts. Elite, for some reason, just in the basketball world, doesn't get the same love that it probably should for its price point. But it is what it is. Elite singles are just, you know, if you are a player collector, Elite singles are like very, very, very low valued compared to like, or very good value, I should say, cheaper than some of their similar counterparts. We got another Ozzer on the Spellbound. Seeing what we have. Is that another green? I'm not sure. That's going to be an Elite Series green and red of LaMelo. We got Brandon Ingram on the, we're going to call that the Christmas parallel. We've also got KG, young KG right there. We got Yao Ming. Yeah, I would not be surprised in 2 or 3 years if a lot of these superstar base end up in like $2, $5 bins in, at card shows, even though they're not really worth, you know, that much. It's just base. And this is going to be your last pack of the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, showcasing some fun products on the channel. We should have an acetate insert in here. We pulled a Luka Gold a couple weeks ago. Let's see if we can do that again. That is going to be a clear path of Brandon Miller. I don't believe that is going to be numbered. Not numbered, but it is on that sparkle, that like red sparkle acetate. Just a very aesthetically pleasing looking card. Bruce Brown to 88 is going to be our other numbered card. We have Omax and just some base to wrap this one on up. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys could hit a like button, I would greatly appreciate it. These did come out a couple weeks ago, so I'm not showing you some like brand new product. But I have not seen too much of these being shown on YouTube. And I think, you know, for everybody who talks about, you know, product being too expensive, these are some cheaper products that I do think provide some solid value. I do think that Panini looked at, you know, their international offerings from years past, and they revamped them. Unfortunately, our favorite one did get a triple up in price. It's now pretty much triple the cost it was last year. But, like, Elite came out last year. Elite was okay. It wasn't spectacular. Donruss, T-Mall has always just kind of been ho-hum. And this year, I do think that it's a little bit better. So here were our hits today. Drew Eubanks was our auto, not numbered. We had a Brandon Ingram to 24. Steph Curry Spellbound, red and green. SGA, and then, yeah, I think Donruss is the winner, honestly. And not just because he hit a Wemby, but because it's cheaper. Because I think that it's a more solid product. And I like it. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on these international products are. Did you get any? Is Obsidian still your favorite? It's everybody's favorite, right? That is going to do it for me. Take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you next time on Down the Road.